the key to success.
What's going on, MBL Network? We are live. We are live. Episode number 2, building the franchise, Indianapolis Colts. Appreciate everybody stopping by to take some time to watch a little building the franchise. We got a great show in store for you. The 4-0 in the preseason Indianapolis Colts. They're going to be live tonight, Week 1, MBL Season 34, trying to do some damage against a very tough AFC team, division-winning AFC team, the Kansas City Chiefs. Colts currently finished second in their division last year. Lost in the divisional round, as you see at the bottom of the screen. We're using that for motivation right now. Gonna get everything set up for the show right now. Just give me 1 second, and we'll be able to rock and roll. We're gonna end the show with actually a live game, as we always do. Kansas City Chiefs, Indianapolis Colts. Should be a good one. All right, let's get right into the program tonight. Take a little look at the recap. That's loud as hell, man. You slammed that down. All right, anyways, ready to rock and roll. Henry Road to 800. That kind of is the theme going along with the Indianapolis Colts. You look at this team right now, definitely built to pass the ball with Andrew Luck. But they bring in a big-time signing of Derrick Henry. We'll talk about that in just a second as well. The coach, Frank Reich, head coach of the Indianapolis Colts, said starting off the season against one of the most dynamic receivers in the MBL. And an emerging, young, talented quarterback is going to be a tough test for our defense. Our young linebackers are going to have to play mistake-free football. Dominique and Brandon are longtime MBL veterans. They understand the game. They need to play smart and make sure guys are in the right place. Tyreek Hill will be the focal point, but they have weapons all over the place. That they do. They actually have a young, emerging superstar wide receiver that they selected in the MBL Season 34 rookie draft, the Kansas City Chiefs, that is, and he is blazing fast. This is Chris Conley, Tyreek Hill, the young rookie. Woo, they got a lot of pieces in Kansas City. This should be a good game. Also at the top right here, at the top right, you see Colts news. This season's biggest question, offensive line. Can the offensive line protect Andrew Luck and keep him upright? Another big question we have coming into this game. Let's take a look at the schedule for the Indianapolis Colts moving forward. Kansas City, Atlanta, New Orleans, Houston, Tampa, Tennessee, Jacksonville, and Oakland. Oh, this is going to be a good game. This is going to be a good game tonight, but here's what I'm looking at. I talked with the Indianapolis Colts owner. He said this whole side of the board over here, this right here, he said this is all W's right here. So the first half of their season, oh man, this is going to be tough. Atlanta's going to be tough. I'm gonna mark the tough games. Saints are going to be tough. They start off the bat. Kansas City, Atlanta, New Orleans, only on the road for one of them, but I'm kind of concerned that this is a very tough schedule. I think they get a little easier right here. These 3 games a little easier. That's a very tough game. I think they beat Oakland. So they have an opportunity to be playing 500 football first half of the season. But I think they'll be okay because they're going to finish strong. I do think, I don't know if they win all the back end, except for Jacksonville. I think that's what he actually said, to quote him. He said the entire front half of the schedule is tough. Second half, they should win every game except for Jacksonville. I think I have a sleeper team in the second half, and I'm going right here. This Cincinnati Bengals team. I think they're a good team, and I think we're kind of overlooking them. All right, let's take a look at the offensive starting lineup for tonight. All right, tonight we got Andrew Luck at quarterback, halfback, Derrick Henry. We talked about him, a big-time signing. We're actually going to check into the Indianapolis Colts Quarterly. They do a blog, and I know we usually check out the Twitter, but we're actually going to check out the blog here in just a bit and talk about some of the signings. So Derrick Henry, wide receiver captain T.Y. Hilton, wide receiver Ryan Grant, slot wide receiver Adam Humphries. We actually have a big-time play. Oh, no, we didn't get the play from Adam Humphries, excuse me. We got Jamon Moore with the big-time bomb. Tight end Eric Ebron. Kind of interested to see him there, former Detroit Lion, now Indianapolis Colts. Offensive line is going to be right to left. Cordell Duncan, Braden Smith, Anthony Costanzo, Ryan Kelly, and Quentin Nelson. Defensive starting lineup. Carlos Dunlap. Yeah, they brought him in from Cincinnati. D-tackle Al Woods. Nose tackle Tyquan Lewis. Jabal Sheard. That guy's been a beast at left end for the Indianapolis Colts. Expect him to continue to do so here tonight against the Kansas City Chiefs. Outside linebacker Daniel Barron. Middle linebacker Anthony Walker Jr. Outside linebacker Darius Leonard. Cornerback Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Cornerback Eduardo Bruce. And free safety captain, say it twice because it's just that nice, Malik Hooker. Yeah, I kind of remixed it a little bit. Strong safety Matthias Fairley. I'm excited to get this game going. I want to take a little bit of highlights from the preseason. This is what you need to see from the Colts. Right now, they're backed up on their own 3 against the Minnesota Vikings in a preseason matchup. They went 4-0 during the preseason this year. Oh, but my gosh, this Colts team is very aggressive. Watch on the left side. No shame in the game. They're going to send a guy deep down the field. Cringe in the chat say Eric's receivers aren't fair. Put up like 450 yards passing on me. Watch the left side. Bombing it. Jamon Moore catches it down to the 50. Still on his feet, 40, and he tries to get Q here. Just a little stop and go. We also have a crazy defensive play. This team just makes crazy plays. Now, if you see him tonight, throw him up. Just throw up the crazy plays. Put something in the chat. Acknowledge that you just saw a crazy play because I think that's what the Colts need to do. They need to make special plays on offense and defense, those big-time splash plays, if you will, to kind of get the momentum going there. Right here, just great defense on the edge. They run a little C route to the left side, picked off, pitch back to Glover Quinn. Why not? Former Detroit Lion. I think it's time to get down to the game. But before we kick this game off, before we get it all going, let's get the defense off the board real quick. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Indianapolis Quarterly Volume 5, excuse me, AA put out. Free agency, they signed Derrick Henry, as you see right there, a 5-year, $66 million deal. Carlos Dunlap, 3 years, $19 million. Kareem Jackson at safety. Glover Quinn signed a 1-year deal, $3 million. And fullback John Kuhn, we talked about him earlier. Here's the draft picks. Eduardo Bruce, the cornerback, he's going to be starting tonight. Keep an eye on him. Also, big-time playmaker out of Louisville, cornerback Rashad Patterson. Lip was really high on this guy going into the draft. I think he's going to be making some big-time plays for them. Also starting, tackle, Cordell Duncan. We talked about him earlier. 3 starters starting for this team. 3rd-round pick, they went Ramorius Wheatley, and outside linebacker Daniel Barron. I think he might actually be starting too. Let me pull up the defensive starting lineup for this team. Yeah, you see there, outside linebacker Daniel Barron is going to be starting, the 4th-round pick out of Colorado. 5th round, they went Ja'Cory Fenderson from Yale, and Ibrahim Norton, cornerback, 6th round. So a lot of cornerbacks. I want to see if they can hit on that. They went 4-0 in the preseason. Looking ahead, they got Kansas City, Atlanta. You see it down there. Big shout out to Daddy Leagues. If you got a league that needs a host, daddyleagues.com. Make sure you check it out. But now's the time. It's time to switch back. It's time to get this game rocking and rolling. Let me tell these guys to go ahead and ready up because the time is now. All right, just sent them the goals. They should be readying up here in just a second. We're ready to get rocking and rolling. I'm gonna check with the chat real quick. I know I had to get all that stuff off my chest. Had to get this this program rocking and rolling, and it's about time for the game. I'm gonna pop an airhead real quick. Appreciate 21 viewers right now watching Building the Franchise, Indianapolis Colts. We got Jamie in the chat, MBL Raiders, AA, Bleacher Report, I believe is in the chat. Timbo sent me a message. Eric's receivers on fair. I already read that one. They say Eric's going to kill AA. The Bengals Colts. All right, let's get this game kicked off. Let's kill the music. It is time. Kansas City Chiefs, Indianapolis Colts. Week 1 action here, MBL Season 34. Colts are going to get the ball. If you missed the starting lineups, we got you covered right here. Andrew Luck, Derrick Henry, T.Y. Hilton, Ryan Grant, Adam Humphries, tight end Eric Ebron. Rookie right tackle, Cordell Duncan. Right guard, Braden Smith. Center, Anthony Costanzo. Ryan Kelly, left guard, left tackle, Quentin Nelson. Indianapolis going to get the ball to start. That means they aren't going to get the ball to start the second half. Kansas City Chiefs have a high-octane offense as well. Chris Conley, Tyreek Skill, that's what I call him. Travis Kelce, and they got a rookie wide receiver that's a beast. Dropping back, Andrew Luck looking and cooking. These aren't man-beater plays. He's going to have to run. We got a holding call already on the offensive line. Down goes Andrew Luck. We talk about protection of Andrew Luck. Well, Braden Smith says, I might not be able to give you that much time in the pocket. But the minute my fundamentals kind of start wavering, I'll just hold. And I guess that's better than nothing, as Andrew Luck still takes a he still kind of takes a hit on that play. Rustin Bust in the chat saying great preview for the starting lineup. Week 1 MBL, let's go. Yeah, this is the final game of Week 1. If you want to find some more action about the MBL or information about the MBL, go to MaddenBomberLeague.com. That's our Daddy Leagues website. If you want to join the MBL and be part of the community, go to 365.MaddenBomberLeague.com. New episode every weekend on the MBL Network. YouTube, you're watching it right now. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want live action, if you want some MBL live action, as we got a little buffering here. If you want some MBL live action, go to twitch.tv/MBL Network. Timeout Kansas City. I think they're having some issues here with Madden. Since we got time, let's go back to this Jamon Moore bomb. This was from a preseason action right here. This is definitely a bomb down the field. I mean, they're on their own 3-yard line here. This just shows you the aggression of this Indianapolis Colts owner. You see the defense kind of rotate. Safety comes down into the box. Looks like he's going to come off the edge on the right side. And they drop back, and they got one-on-one action on the left side and they bomb it right over the left side, and that's just easy peasy lemon squeezy touchdown. I think their game might have actually froze right now, as we already seen a timeout for the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Colts are just sitting here. They might have to restart it. If that's the case, then we will restart the game. We ain't going nowhere. We'll stick it out through. Appreciate 25 viewers right now watching Week 1 action here. Kansas City Chiefs, Indianapolis Colts. Bleacher Report in the chat saying great opening week matchup. Absolutely. They acquired Derrick Henry is what Jay Evan is asking. Yes, they did. They acquired him on a pretty expensive contract. They're hoping to get at least 800 yards out of him at a minimum, or it's going to be considered a bust. It looks like the game just froze, so they just need to restart it. They're going to force quit right now and restart over. But since we got everybody in here, I guess this is the right time. I guess we could throw up the we'll kill that real quick. I guess we could throw up some opportunities to call in and give some predictions about the game as we watch this La La Land trailer. Okay. Or maybe it's from the producer of La La Land. Best movie of the year. Okay. I like this music over it better. I don't even know if I'm allowed to be playing this on YouTube. They might flag me for this, right? Better get this off the screen. Yeah, let's go somewhere else with it. All right. They're going to get their stream right back up in there in a second. And we'll open up the lines on Skype. You guys know the number, 330. I don't know it off the top of my head. Anybody know the number? Let's see if I can find it on the Skype. It's 330-408-5253, 330-408-5253. If you want to call in and give your predictions about this game, we got some more footage coming up. We're just waiting on them to reload the game. So we got a couple clips. We'll show these clips. Appreciate 26 viewers watching Building a Franchise. Indianapolis Colts. And they should be up and running here in just a little bit. I guess they're having some issues connecting. That was a crazy flip right there. Why would he flip that? I guess he just must be spamming a button there. I gotta go back to the flip. I gotta go back to that pick. That was just that was kind of a wild pick right there. So Tout's just automatically throwing the corner route here on the left side. So he's thinking his man's breaking over here. He doesn't really even give him opportunity to get any separation. I mean, look at this coverage. Why Tout would throw that? This is years and years of Madden just telling you a corner route's automatically going to be open, or a C route. I think he just runs a C like this. But look at his coverage. I mean, nothing about this tells you he's open. Look at this trajectory of the pass here. I mean, the corner is sitting right here. Why would you make that throw? But yet, I played Tout next. I probably shouldn't be saying that. And then to the outside, and it gets tipped up. Still was kind of a crazy animation for a pick. We got the game back up and loading, so we're locked and loaded, ready to roll. It's going to be the Indianapolis Colts, Kansas City Chiefs. Part 2. Episode number 2. Part 2. Oh, I kind of like this little background music for you. 23 viewers right now watching Building the Franchise. Indianapolis Colts, episode 2. A little bit of production issues. I guess we could call it that. And the Colts get the ball to start the game right now. Went over the offensive starting lineup earlier. Andrew Luck, Derrick Henry, T.Y. Hilton, Ryan Grant, Adam Humphries, Eric Ebron. That's your skill positions. Offensive line, Cordell Duncan, the rookie, Braden Smith, Anthony Costanzo, Ryan Kelly, and Quentin Nelson. First carry for number 34. Oh, that's kind of a treacherous number to go with. 34 for the Colts. The last one we saw in 34, I believe, was Trent Richardson. Didn't work out well for that new acquired player for the Indianapolis Colts in real life. But what do you know? Maybe Derrick Henry can kind of figure it out. Here we go, single back formation, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Let's see if they can get rocking and rolling. Hand off up the middle again to Derrick Henry, falling forward. This is an injury-prone halfback. 2 carries, 5 yards. On the season last year, Derrick Henry didn't get many touches. He was unhappy in Tennessee. He only ran the ball, I mean, at a career low, 54 attempts, 240 yards. And he wasn't injured. I think he got injured, beat up one game. They decided to go elsewhere. Just definitely not the Derrick Henry we thought we would see out of college. He's trying to kind of revitalize his career in the MBL right here, MBL season 34. Watch Eric Ebron open over the middle, find him. Former Detroit Lion down to the 48-yard line, approaching midfield. Andrew Luck, 1 for 1, 19 yards. The Kansas City Chiefs getting real aggressive to start this game. Look at the upcoming schedule for the Indianapolis Colts. They got Kansas City, Atlanta, and New Orleans. Those are the first 3 games. How do y'all guys see that going? You think there's an opportunity here for the Indianapolis Colts building the franchise to go 0-3, 1-2, 2-1, 3-0? Where do you see it going? Let me know in the chat. You got trips on the right side. Eric Ebron standing up with the slot wide receiver Adam Humphries. Former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Man coverage again. Nice man coverage. Nowhere to go for Andrew Luck. Takes a shot over the middle of the field. When in doubt, post route. Finds his man. Number 11, that's Grant. First down, Indianapolis. Bleacher Report saying 2-1. I don't know. Trent Richardson once gained 12 pounds overnight during a visit with the Rams. One of my favorite NFL stories of all time. 34 for sweetness. That's what Draco's saying. That could be it. Strong formation, dropping back, looking and cooking. Looking left side. Goes underneath, finds his man, Eric Ebron. 15, 10, 1 man to beat. Tries to spin, can't do it, but he fumbles. Of course he does. Picked up by the Kansas City Chiefs. And just like that, that's a turnover. That is just no good right there. Eric Ebron just came off a drag right over here. Right to left. Oh, is it going to come back? Yeah, they overturned that down to the 8. Eric Ebron, it's your lucky day. It might be Eric Ebron's lucky day right now, ladies and gentlemen. Double-A stream really in question right now. All right, here we go. I formation for the Indianapolis Colts. Hand up to the left side. Derrick Henry, that's what they brought him in for, just tripped up right at the line of scrimmage. It seemed like he had a big opportunity to kind of break it down the field, and he just didn't do it. You saw him just trying to bounce it right here, and he just, one man to beat, and he gets tripped up, and he can't find his way into the end zone. I formation, you got Ebron and Doyle. They thought Doyle was going to be the #1 tight end in Indianapolis. It's not so. Handoff again, no, play action. Rolling to the right side's got a man underneath as Ebron. Doesn't hit him, down he goes. Jones with a sack on the day. Second tackle for Jones. 3rd and goal for the Indianapolis Colts. They're on the 16-yard line. This is when I expect a draw or some kind of screenplay. They run a little play action, strong boot, and Andrew Luck is just running the side, running side to side, just looking, and waiting as he has Ebron underneath. He decides not to take him as he was really looking back of the end zone to this route right here. Just not a good decision by Andrew Luck. Take the yards. You got Ebron right there. He might pick it up for you. Kansas City making some funny linebacker adjustments right now. Watch the blitzer on the left side right here. He might be coming. No, he drops into coverage. Pressure looking. Andrew Luck, he's going to have to throw this one away. No, yep, he does. Looks to the left side, out of bounds. It's going to be field goal unit time for the Colts. First drive of the season, they drive down the field. Nice drive by Andrew Luck, but it stalls out inside the 10, and a sack puts them down to the 16. Pending this field goal, the Colts should go up 3-0 against this Kansas City Chiefs team, and the kick is up. It's good, and they do. Cringe in the chat saying, Derrick Henry is meh. Meh? Guess that means he's not that good. Kansas City Chiefs taking the ball. That's number 13, DeAnthony Thomas, down to the 25-yard line. I'm telling you, man, they got some speed on this side of the ball. All right, we talked about the offensive lineup. Let's get the defensive starting lineup on the screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. So far on the defensive side, front line, Carlos Dunlap, Al Woods, Tyquan Lewis, and Jabal Shear. This is the guy you want to watch right here, Jabal Shear. This guy's the beast. This left end, he's a El Capitan. You got to watch this guy, Jabal Shear. Daniel Barron, Anthony Walker Jr., Darius Leonard, and DRC is a cornerback along with the rookie Eduardo Bruce. Dropping back, Patrick Mahomes looking over the middle of the field. Could have been user, but he high passes it to Travis Kelce. First down, Kansas City. Mahomes is doing a great job in the pocket. Cool, calm, collective. Triple C's, not the triple B's, not the big baller brain. Right now they're playing the king of the West, the best in the West. The AFC West division winner for MBL Season 33, Kansas City Chiefs. JB, also known as MBM. I formation for the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes making adjustments to the line of scrimmage. Play action, looking, right side, finding his man. Tyreek Skill, one man to beat. He just runs around him. Down to the 20-yard line, 19-yard line. Patrick Mahomes, nice pitch and catch, but Tyreek Hill, I mean, he just gets out right about here, and he just drifts his way to the sideline, turns it upfield, tippy-toeing, down to the 19-yard line. Corinne says, wow, that was a little dangerous to start the drive. Yeah, it was a dangerous throw to Kelce, but when you trust the big body number 87, you got to give it to him. Handoff 27, he takes it as a little counter. I believe that was a regular just Kareem Hunt to the right side. Yeah, it was just a little slash play right here, but Kareem Hunt does a great job keeping his eyes downfield, flips it and counters the run as the defense is really focused in on this side of the field. Hey, he turns what would have been maybe a 1 to 2 yard gain into 5 yards inside the red zone. That is a big-time run. Nice job there for Kareem Hunt. Shotgun formation here for Patrick Mahomes. 14-yard line. Play action. Little screen play on the left side's not there. Mahomes running out, looking and cooking. And the blocker, number 14, has no idea what's going on, but he's got his head looking downfield as Mahomes believe he ran for the first down. And just like that, the Kansas City Chiefs say, well, the Colts don't know how to pick up a first down inside the red zone. We'll show you how it's done. Kareem Hunt last year, 180 attempts, 716 yards, and 11 touchdowns. 3 of them, just 3 of them, came from inside the red zone. Man in motion. We're going to see if Kareem Hunt can get his red zone action on. Hand up the middle. He's going to walk it in. Touchdown, baby. Just like that. Kansas City takes the lead, and he's shooting that bow and arrow. Shout out to Wes Matthews, Dallas Maverick, former Portland Trailblazer. Shout out to Jamie in the chat. Kick is up, es bueno. Very tough schedule upcoming. I'm going to bring this, I'm going to show this multiple times throughout the game. But here's what you get. Kansas City Chiefs, top team in the NBL last year. Atlanta Falcons, top team in the NBL last year. New Orleans Saints, team on the rise. Tough 3 games to start this season. NBL season 34 for the Indianapolis Colts. That's a tough schedule for a team that finished second in their division to have to come out and play at such a high level so early on. Rusta Bust in the chat saying Mahomes. Corinne saying too easy on the run. Yeah, it was. Draco saying Tyreek the freak. Hill a monster. Tyreek a crazy athlete. NBL Ravens. Got to stay in bounds. No toeing it. No, I agree. I agree. Single back formation. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Man in motion is Grant. Watch Grant on the little cross route here. Play action. Looking at Grant. Doesn't throw to him. Takes too long. Takes a shot down the field. Bad throw there by Andrew Luck. So I think he had Grant in motion here. He turned it upfield, a little play action burst. It wasn't there at this point. Andrew Luck sitting right here saying, hey, turn this bad boy upfield. Well, he doesn't really turn it upfield, and Luck ends up throwing it somewhere here out of bounds. So miscommunication on both sides there between the quarterback and wide receiver. You expect that early in the season. Eric Ebron, Doyle, tight ends, handoff left side. Derrick Henry takes a big hit, but he holds onto the ball. 4 carries, 12 yards for the big-time off-season acquisition, Derrick Henry. When you think of Derrick Henry, you think of Tennessee Titan, you think of his outstanding college career. You don't think future Indianapolis Colts halfback, but thanks to Madden 19, he's here, and that's what he's doing. Here we go, drop it back over the middle of the field. Find his man, Adam Humphries. He hangs on to it. They're going to use him in the slot this year. Former Tampa Bay Buccaneer, Adam Humphries. He had a decent season last year as he turns the ball carrier to conservative right now. Interesting approach early in this game. That's going to allow you not to get much after the catch as far as jukes goes. It's going to numb your jukes, but it's going to help you protect the ball. Adam Humphries, a 26-year-old wide receiver last year, and I say he had a pretty decent year. He had 5 catches for 54 yards. So I'm going to rephrase that. Last season, Adam Humphries had a decent game at one point, if that all came from one game. Shout out to Jamie, ruining wide receivers one day at a time. To the left side, nice pass by Andrew Luck on the run, finds Doyle. Big-time user, hit stick forward. 2nd and 6 for our Colts. Approaching midfield right now. I don't know if the Colts have found that rhythm just yet. Andrew Luck hasn't taken a few shots. Last year we saw a lot of Jacoby Brissett, the 25-year-old last year, 26 this year. NC State Wolfpack in the building. 2,187 yards for Jacoby Brissett, who started the majority of the snaps last season under center. 13 touchdowns, 15 interceptions for him, but they went back to Andrew Luck this year because he can do things like that. Back shoulder throw to Jack Doyle. First down, Indianapolis. Now, most people say, hey, that's a dangerous throw, Bomber. Why are you going to glorify that pass? What he did, he took this little sit route here. He hot routed it to a slant. The defender's all over it here. He throws it back shoulder. Just a nice pitch by Andrew Luck. Throws it back shoulder and allows Doyle to get out of coverage and catch the ball. I like that pass from Andrew Luck. Dropping back, looking. Got time, down he goes. Ball's out. Picked up by the offensive line. Way to keep your head on the swivel. Hey, if you're going to get beat and you're going to give up a sack, at least have the wherewithal to turn around and pick the ball up. Bleacher Report reporting from the sidelines right now. Big trash talk after that hit by D4. Yeah, it seems like Kansas City's really trying to impose their will on the Indianapolis Colts right now. You're watching Building the Franchise, Indianapolis Colts, episode number 2. We'll have the starters and the defensive starters, offensive and defensive starters here for you in just a second. Underneath 2nd and 22, trying to get some back, 3rd and manageable. That looked like a face mask to me. What you see in offensive starting lineup is Nelson dislocated finger will return soon. T.Y. Hilton and Andrew Luck captains on the offensive side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball, we got Jabal Sheard and Malik Hooker. Superstar safety, triple S's. Malik Hooker, he's been phenomenal. In the 2 cycles, this is the 2nd cycle we've had, he's been one of the best safeties in the game. Charlie, the Hound is in the building, and he says Bucks are trash. Real life or MBL? Probably applies to both. Nice post route. Adam Humphries, the formerly known Tampa Bay Buccaneer, a.k.a. Mr. 5 receptions, MBL season 33. He's trying to max out those yards in just one game. Week 1, they're using him in the slot. The 26-year-old slippery wide receiver making big plays down the field. Tackled by, I'm not even going to pronounce that name. 1st and 10 for the Indianapolis Colts. Here we go, shotgun formation. Derrick Henry in the backfield. Marlon Mack in the backfield. 2 halfback sets. Watch Henry. Watch Mack. Can't get there. Down goes Luck. Wow, so many options here. You got Henry breaking this way. Mack coming out the backfield breaking this way. Both of them were essentially open, but Mack, man, was really open about right here. Andrew Luck just didn't even have time to set his feet and eye in on the halfback and make the little pitch and catch. And right now, you're noticing one thing. They get inside the red zone, then they struggle to stay in the red zone. Another big sack and loss of yards for Indianapolis right now. Inside the red zone, this team placed 23rd last season inside the red zone, and they're playing the 7th best red zone defense from MBL season 33. Andrew Luck taking off, sends him upfield. It's not going to happen. He takes off with his legs and doesn't take a hit. I like that, Andrew Luck. I like that. Jones is a monster for KC. I talked about this a couple days ago on bonus coverage. Quarterback running out of bounds. Would y'all like the option if the quarterback could just stick his hand out and gain a couple more yards like Russell Wilson does? It was a resounding no on bonus coverage, but it was against owners who have to deal with quarterbacks running, they probably have a little bit of bias. Nickel double A gap. It's mid-blitz time. Over the middle. Tosses. Touchdown. T.Y. the captain. And just like that. Touchdown. Indianapolis. And our Colts take the lead once again. They went up 3-0 as they had a drive stall at the 8-yard line after an Eric Ebron overturned fumble. That extra point is up, and it's close, and it's no good. Those are heartbreakers. So essentially, Eric Ebron fumbled the ball. They called it back. They said it was fine at the 8-yard line. They stalled out. They got a field goal. Kansas City just fired down the field. Pew, pew, pew. Just touchdown, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Colts respond back. 3:37 left in the second, and DeAnthony Thomas had a lot of space right there, but it closed out quick. I was about to start calling them NASA with all that space. Jamie in the chat saying, nice drive. TY is back in at DJ Davis Productions. Appreciate you stopping by, checking us out. Guys, don't forget to go ahead and give us a follow on twitch.tv/MBL Network as we're striving and driving for 2,000 followers. Left side, Kareem Hunt, nowhere to go. You're watching Week 1 action, MBL Season 34. If you want to join the MBL, go to 365.maddenbomberleague.com. Let's go ahead and tag everybody in the MBL and grid and let them know we are live here on the MBL Network YouTube. You guys think the Colts got a chance to win this division this year? I know the South's a tough division to win. Dropping back, Mahomes looking and cooking, goes underneath, finds his man Travis Kelce, one of his favorite targets. 2 completions to Travis Kelce, 1 to Tyreek Skill. 3rd and 7 here for Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City Chiefs offense. Nice tackle by Farley there. This is usually when you see a Jabal Sheard sack, the captain of the defensive line for the Indianapolis Colts. Shotgun formation, Kelce standing up on the right side. There's the rookie on the slide on the left side. They're looking for him. Instead, they go right back underneath the Kelce. Nice drag. Pick it up. You got a hard flat, Kelce. You got a hard flat, Kelce. That's what you got to do. And they don't do it. It's just pretty much a layup. Cover 3 lock. So you're going to get man coverage. They got man coverage right here. So that crossing route coming across the field was man covered, which allowed this drag right here to be floating into a territory in which there was wide open. Nothing but field for Patrick Mahomes. Oh, watch the guy coming off the edge on the blitz right here. See if he can get there. No, he doesn't get there. Over the middle. Nice pitch and catch for Patrick Mahomes to Tyreek Hill once again. That's just too easy right there. You send the pressure. He gets time in the pocket. And you know that one-on-one coverage with Tyreek Hill is not the answer. Rookie cornerback getting dusted over there on the left side. Man in motion is Sammy Watkins. Dropping back, Sammy's going to be on a drag here. Goes underneath again. Spin move, nowhere to go. You know, you see Hunt in the backfield, Kareem Hunt, and you think, okay, this guy's shifty. He's got some ability. But they can also use him in the passing game as well. You got to keep your head on a swivel and understand that. Another man coverage here play for the Indianapolis Colts. Handoff, Kareem Hunt. He's got space. Gets down. Almost picks up the first down. He just kind of gets skinny. He gets off to the left side, runs a little halfback slant 18. Gets to about right here, the line of scrimmage, and there's guys here and here. He gets skinny and takes right up the hole. Nice ability to get skinny for Kareem Hunt. Russ the Bus in the chat saying Mahomes to Hill is a dangerous combo. Yeah, it is. It really is. It truly is. Halfback wham up the middle. Wham, bam. Thank you, man. First down for Kareem Hunt. Appreciate the 17 viewers right now watching Building the Franchise, Indianapolis Colts, episode number 2, week 1 versus the Chiefs live. They went 4-0 in the preseason. They're trying to keep their undefeated streak alive, and that's similar to Dallas. Dallas went 4-0 in the preseason for us last year. Underneath again to to Travis Kelce. Little play action boot. I like that play right there. He's got a double move on the slot guy. He just kind of bends it back this way and then cuts to the corner. Then you have what looks to be kind of similar to a zig. So it can really rock the zones to sleep and then try to take advantage of your looking back pylon over here. That's where he was looking back right pylon. Patrick Mahomes, 2nd and 7. 4th best offense inside the red zone. Handoff up the middle. That's just too easy. It looked like some kind of run pass option, But instead, it was just really a handoff to Kareem Hunt. Halfback delay. Up the middle. Touchdown, Kansas City. Colts find themselves unable to stop this Kansas City Chiefs offense. This is a well-oiled Kansas City offense that also gets the ball back to start the second half. Let's see if our Indianapolis Colts can bounce back and respond. Russ the Bus in the chat making some great points. I mean, the way Mahomes can buy time in the pocket and give Tyreek Hill time to work is deadly. Yeah, because you can't stay with Tyreek Hill. Here's the issue. You go into drop coverage. Tyreek Hill is eventually going to find a spot in which he's wide open, and it's going to break the back of your zone. You send pressure, and Patrick Mahomes uses his footwork and such a strong arm. Tyreek Hill cannot be covered one-on-one. It really is a mismatch however you want to slice it. You better hope you have a great secondary and some great pressure in the defensive line, or you don't stand a chance against this team. Over the middle, nice pitch and catch. T.Y. Hilton says, hey, we got a little dance of our own over here. It's called luck to Hilton, and it's just as good. Even though I think that was a dangerous pass. Did you see the man sitting in the middle? I think there was a guy on the spy right here because he blocked somebody. So you see Tyreek Hill kind of get right here. The pass is right there. I just thought, man, that could have been picked off there for Andrew Luck. Kind of got a little lucky there. T.Y. Hilton inside slot again. Watch him on the seam. He's open. He doesn't hit him. He doesn't hit him. Now he's rolling out. Throws to his man underneath. That's number 11, the rookie. He's down at the 44-yard line. Colts look to be expecting the pass, and the Chiefs called the perfect play. I mean, it doesn't get any simpler than that, Bleacher Report. Absolutely hit the nail on the head there. It was just such a smart play. Hey, let's run this little halfback delay. We'll let the zone, the coverage kind of drop and sit, and then we'll run a little draw up the middle, and then we'll just walk into the end zone. And exactly how it was planned is how it was executed. Great job there. Man coverage here. Looking. Oh, goes underneath. Nice pass back to the rookie, number 11. To the 37-yard line. Timeout, Indiana. The Colts on the season. Last season, they lost in a divisional round. You see it on the screen to the Super Bowl champion Cleveland Browns, 26-10. They were in that game. They were playing underdog the entire game. But a big-time special teams touchdown in the second half blew the game wide open for the Cleveland Browns. That leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Back to the rookie, number 11. He's starting to cook right now. The rookie's starting to cook, and you're seeing that chemistry kind of open up here. And that's not the rookie. That's actually just Ryan Grant. He's been in the league 5 years, just hasn't done much. Feels like a rookie. Ryan Grant having his on pace for the best production of his career right now. You've seen him getting targeted a lot. Adam Humphries in the slot on the right side, number 10. He's got a little double move there. Let's see if we can get in between to split these safeties. That's what they're looking for. Marlon Mack, Derrick Henry in the backfield. Oh, we got a jump on the right side. Is that on the offense? No, it's on the defense. 12 seconds left, no timeouts for the Colts. This is dangerous territory. A sack pretty much ends the half. And you give the ball back to the Kansas City Chiefs. My entire reasoning here is just to make sure you come away with points. You got to kick this field goal. You cannot wait. Now you're seeing 3 deep. Now you're seeing 3 deep from the Kansas City Chiefs. Nothing is going to happen in the middle of the field. This is dangerous territory for the Colts. Dropping back. He's got time. He's got time. He's rolling now. He's going to have to just throw it away. No, he's going to take it upfield. He's going to take it upfield and try to run for it. Now he's got 5 seconds at the 11. Oh, maybe he takes a shot into the end zone. They want timeouts. I mean, they have no timeouts, but they want touchdowns here. They don't want field goals. Rusta Busta says, I love that offensive formation. And so does the Colts. They got 2 halfbacks in the backfield. They get to use Marlon Mack in the passing situation and yet still keep Derrick Henry on the field. See, and the field goal is up. It's good. It's going to make this game a 14-12 game as Kansas City's going to get the ball to start the second half. Here's what you get with Derrick Henry and Marlon Mack in the backfield. You don't give away your hand. You're not tipping the cap to the defense. The defense sees Marlon Mack come on the field. They say, okay, this is a passing down. They're not going to run it up the middle. And if they run, it's going to be something outside. You keep both of those halfbacks on the field. The defense doesn't know what to expect, but you're doing it at the expense of not having one of your tight ends on the field. Now, to me, that's a little detrimental to what I'm trying to do because I think Eric Ebron and Doyle are 2 of the best top 2 tight ends, little duo tight end set in the NBL. I think they have the best tight end depth in the league, the Indianapolis Colts, and I'd want to utilize that. But I definitely understand where the strategy is coming from. MBL Ravens in the chat says, look to see a few more draws. Rick Flair in the chat saying, just how you draw it up. Rusta Busta saying, smart to take the points. Yeah, it was. I didn't even think it was that smart to, it was a little too risky to throw the ball with 11 seconds left. I formation. Kareem Hunt's been killing him. Play action. Oh, man coverage. They're in trouble here. Down goes Mahomes. Oh, down goes Mahomes. They even had somebody leaking out the backfield. Just a play action cross F wheel that had two routes, one going shallow cross, one cross here, but it also had another route I saw going down the sideline. Now, that might have been the halfback with a block and release, but nothing was open in man coverage. They're going to man him up again. Watch Tyreek Hill inside slot right here. This is where he's going. He's looking at Hill. He's looking at Hill. He doesn't like what he sees. Hill's open now. He hits him. Wow, just blown coverage there. Spin move, Tyreek Hill down to the 50. Tries to stop it. Oh, if that would have worked. That might have been da-na-na, da-na-na. That was just, your defense almost got there, just not enough time. Not enough time for the defense to get to the quarterback. You got to get there quicker because that coverage just completely got broken because Tyreek Hill is that quick. 14-12. Dropping back, Mahomes looking left side to the flat. Finds number 42, the fullback. Patrick Mahomes now 9 for 9, 133 yards. Here's what I'm going to start doing. Hard flats are coming out. If I'm the Indianapolis Colts, hard flats are coming out hot and heavy. Cloud flats even as well. I'm not going to run any purple zones right now because I'm going to make Patrick Mahomes have to look at his second read. Right now, he's just looking at one read, going underneath and taking it. That's too easy. Play action. Here comes the pressure. It's picked up nicely, giving Mahomes too much time. He looks to the right side. He's got a dot city. That's a walk-in touchdown, Kansas City. Okay. That's Holland, number 82, the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, looking like Patrick Mahomes in real life, balling right now on building the franchise Indianapolis Colts. We're in some trouble, boys. We're down 9 points right now. We need a quick score from our offense. Julius Holland, number 82. He is actually a rookie. He was a second-round draft pick from Nevada University. 95 speed, 92 excel. 85 release. He's 6'1", a $181. He was a second-round pick, 92 agility. I tell you what, I bet the Jacksonville Jaguars wish they drafted him over Knapp. Down goes Andrew Luck, Jordan with the sack. I bet you they wish they had him. Because this guy's the real deal. How he falls to the second round, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. Decent route running, too. I mean, short route running 63, but medium 78, deep 77. Got some big playmaker ability. Looking. Goes over the top, batted down. Almost picked off by Kansas City. Has the pressure to Andrew Luck thinking, I got to get a score here. Is starting to build up. Now they're 3rd and 19 on their own 16-yard line. We might be seeing a collapse here. Guys, I'm going to put it back on the screen again. A lot of you guys said 2-1. But here's the schedule. Kansas City, Atlanta, New Orleans. Kansas City, Atlanta, New Orleans. This is a tough schedule. They already find themselves in the whole 9 points right here. 3rd and 19. Pressure's coming. Picked up nicely. Corner route right side, picked off. Andrew Luck, first interception of the season. That's just a bad throw, and Justin Houston's out with an injury timeout here for Kansas City. And you also put your defense in a really, really bad spot. Bleacher Report in the chat says, if you're not sending pressure, that's going to get home against the Kansas City Chiefs offense. You're toast. Yeah, if you're not sending pressure, that's going to get to the quarterback. You're toast. That basically is how it is. I don't understand why these guys don't go for the catch. Hand up to the right side, Akeem Hunt. Down to the 31. Yeah, the defense can't catch a lot of the batted down balls, but they bat them down instead. Definitely some kind of AI issue there. We've always seen that ever since they switched to the batted down. But then again, if it was picked off, you'd say, how the defense getting so many interceptions? So it's It just visually needs to make more sense is really the issue here. 2 tight end, 2 wide receiver, pitch to the outside. Akeem Hunt trucks his way down, and man, you don't see that too much. Kareem Hunt, 8 carries, 56 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he's been just the thorn in the side of this Indianapolis Colts defense. He's going to turn strip on right here. Getting desperate. Aggressive tackle on. Big Dad Mel in the chat saying, Grid Squad? Appreciate the 17 viewers right now watching Building the Franchise, Indianapolis Colts. Man in motion is Watkins. Handoff to the left side. Wide receiver quick, and he can't bring him down. He turned on aggressive tackling, and they shredded a tackle. Now they juked you. Oh, man. You turned strip and aggressive tackle on and stopped you from getting the stop right there. Not the greatest decision by the Colts defense right there. Got a little too aggressive on that 3rd and short. Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Indianapolis Colts, is exactly where we are tonight here. You are watching Building the Franchise, Indianapolis Colts, week number 1, MBL season 34. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Handoff to the right side. Akeem Hunt, he's been a beast, and down he goes. Good tackle there by number 50. Kareem Hunt, excuse me. Ric Flair says, we in here. Grid Squad, appreciate you guys stopping by, showing up. I need to get some clarification on the schedule. Will you guys think 1-2, 2-1? This is a tough schedule. Falcons are a very loaded team. Chiefs, as you see right here, just a very tough team, very well-built team after one season. They're probably built, one of the better teams built to the left side. Tipped out. That could have been a touchdown. Looking for Tyreek Hill on the left side, just a little slant. Just looking for him on a little slant right here. Tries to hit him in the back of the end zone. The defense standing right here. I mean, the ball comes here to here. I mean, that should easily be a touchdown, but the defense does a great job of pursuing that ball in the air and making a play. Jamie in the chat saying, Watkins just bobbing and weaving. Yeah, that's what it looked like. But, you know, you turn aggressive on. Handoff up the middle, walk-in, touchdown. Kareem, okay. Okay. It's getting low with it, I guess. Kareem Hunt with a touchdown again. That's his 3rd on the day. Kareem Hunt having himself a day as they go up 27-12 and about to extend it to 28-12. Indianapolis Colts are in trouble. It looks like home week 1, opening day, building the franchise. Colts not looking too good for this team. Russ the Buzz in the chat put GG's. I don't know just yet. I mean, it's a 16-point game. Still 2 scores, and believe it or not, there's still a lot of time left. 2 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Under MBL rules, you can't milk the clock till under 2 minutes. So there's a lot of possessions left. Now, the Colts just can't get into the mode where they feel they have to get it all back at one time. Burrito bobbing and Sonny weaving. Oh, Jamie. It's so funny. Up the middle, Derrick Henry, just as normal. Nowhere to go. 5 carries, 12 yards for the very highly paid halfback from the Tennessee Titans. We got contract details on our man Derrick Henry coming up real shortly. Second in the division last season, finishing 10-6. And up to the right side, there's Derrick Henry getting a little bit of room, but not enough to pick up the first down. Derrick Henry got a 5-year, $65 million contract. I'll put it on the screen for you real quick. There it is. 5 years, $65 million. Derrick Henry. Oh, man, that's a whole lot of money. You're going to have to see more. They said 800 yards, and it's not a bust contract. But there's a handoff, and he just gets tackled by somebody's hand. Somebody's hand just smacked him on the shoulder pad, and he went down. Can't be good. They're forced to punt the ball here. The Colts just, I mean, a minute into that drive, minute of game clock goes off the board, and they get nothing. Now they're punting the ball back to Tyreek Hill. And this guy's electric. 30-yard line. One man to beat. Oh, he can't get there. One man to beat to pick up another 2 or 3 yards probably. Last year, the Indianapolis Colts finished 11-5, not 10-6. They were 11-5, second in the division. Best wild card team in the MBL. To the left side, Kareem Hunt, what's new? He's down 35-30, 25, tries to juke, and Malik Hooker makes the, that's Farley, makes the touchdown saving tackle. That would have been 4 on the day for Hunt, and this kid is just unbelievable. I mean, I got to look up Hunt's stats right now. What's his attributes? This kid is unreal. What he's doing to this Indianapolis Colts defense. Kareem Hunt, 90 speed, 92 acceleration, and here's the kicker, 91 agility, 92 juke move, 83 spin. So he runs again to the left side. 3rd round pick from Toledo. Star development, 24 years old. Let's take a look at Kareem Hunt on the board right there. This guy's got some skills. Look at that. 90 speed, 92 excel, 97 carrying, 95 ball carrier vision, 82 stiff arm, 83 spin move, 92 juke. Oh, he can do it all. Over the middle, little angle route, finding Sammy Watkins. Finally, he gets a catch. Russell Bus in the chat saying unstoppable. The comments have definitely watered down since the beginning. Not the most entertaining game. The final game of week 1. We will be advancing at the end of this. Chiefs looking fresh on the turf today. Yeah, they are. Bleach Report. Shout out to Bleach Report. Make sure you give them a follow on Twitter as well. Shotgun formation. Fullback number 42, Sherman, in the backfield in pistol formation. Handoff. Kareem Hunt. Look. Ever since they switched on aggressive tackle and strip, they've been unable, and they weren't really doing a great job of it before, but it just has not looked great. Oh, they're switching back aggressive strip on. I guess they turned it off at some point. Kareem Hunt, 5'10", 208. He's a stocky guy, 24 years old. Trade value, according to the Daddy League's trade value, says an early 1st round pick. You can see it, man. He's playing like a stud. Over the middle. Catches it, holds on to it. That's 82, the rookie again, making another big catch for the Kansas City Chiefs. Get to know his name. Julius Holland, 74 overall, 6'1", $181, 2nd round pick. Extra point is up and good, and this is turning into a blowout. But here's his stats right here. Julius Holland, number 82, 95 speed, 92 excel, 80 jumping, 85 release, 92 agility, 80 kick return. 2nd round pick. He was a late 2nd round pick, only 22 years old, from Nevada. Those are pretty good attributes, guys. It looks like a kick return, but we got a flag, a block in the back. It's coming back for the Colts. Oh, just when you think something can go right, he's gonna taunt, but that's coming back. Yep, Matthew Adams blocking the back. Ric Flair asking the Chiefs record. Well, it's a new season, NBL season 34. Chiefs going to improve to 1-0 with this victory today. Man in motion, expect Derrick Henry to try to get some carries. They got to get him on track and get him going. I understand. To the outside, got space. 25-30, 35-40, biggest run of the day. Oh, spins his way off there. Welcome to Indianapolis, Derrick Henry. Too little, too late. He's still running. He just ran out of stamina. I don't think he could have even ran an 80-yard after the spin move here. Then the truck stick there. He was just out of gas. Derrick Henry is going to have to get off the field here. But now they got 91 yards rushing, and in a 35-12 game in which the Chiefs have probably gone into some kind of prevent defense, five minutes left in the 4th quarter, Derrick Henry gets his biggest run of the game, and he's back out there. Hopefully he's not running it, because I don't want to see him get hurt. Ace post, here we go. Andrew Luck goes against his bad judgment. He almost threw that. Some better judgment used there. Packers pose, looking on the right side, post route with a flat concept with the tight end, a little high-low. Rusta Bussa says it looks like Henry's out of shape pretty much, calls him too fat. Holland was a 6th round grade. That's what Jamie says. Well, man, that was a great pick by the Kansas City Chiefs. They did a great job going to that Nevada facility and checking out this wide receiver, because 2 touchdowns in his debut, looking good. Eric Ebron underneath picks up the 1st down. Inside the red zone, a team that struggled inside the red zone last year versus a defense that thrived inside the red zone, and an offense that thrived in the red zone. That's the Kansas City Chiefs. Bleacher Report says that's the kill shot. I assume you're talking about the kick return in which you got the block in the back. Left side, out route, win and down, touchdown, T.Y. Hilton. And for good measure, they're still only down 2 scores. They go for 2 here. They got an opportunity to make it a 14-point game. A 15-point game, excuse me. But if they don't get it, they're out of field. They're pretty much out of the game. It's a 3-score game. Big conversion upcoming for the Indianapolis Colts. Looking, fly, back of the end zone, catches it, gets his feet in bounds. It's good. T.Y. Hilton and Andrew Luck have been what we like to call, that was actually Ryan Grant, but before it was T.Y. Hilton. They have just been so phenomenal today. Even Eric Ebron has looked good, and Ryan Grant has looked nice as well. Adam Humphries, a couple nice catches as well. But real concern has been the rushing defense of the Indianapolis Colts. Unable to contain Kareem Hunt is why they find themselves down 15 with 4:27 left in this home opener, MBL Season 34, Week 1. Russ the Bus in the chat saying Chiefs trying to make it respectable. Yeah, I agree. Handoff left side, Kareem Hunt again. You got to injure this guy at this point. Oh, big time hit by 33. 14 carries, 107 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt has just been remarkable. Unbelievable. When you think of Kareem Hunt, you know, you think 3rd-round pick, Toledo. What are you really going to get from him? Last year, he only gave you 180 attempts, 716 yards, and 11 touchdowns. At 24 years old, it looks like he's coming into his own here. Strong formation. I expect another handoff. No, this is a play action. Left side, flat, underneath. Throws it to the fullback. I'm telling you, excuse me, that was Travis Kelce. I'm telling you, you just got to go underneath and hard flat this team. And hope your defense can get there. Hard flat and hope, or even sky flat, and hope that your defensive line can get to the quarterback before that flood or crossing route gets across the field. Russ the Bus in the chat saying, don't risk it, get your backup in there. Also said, why keep running with Hunt? I agree. Yeah, Chiefs' speed is deadly. The Hound saying, yeah, and then you got faster this year. You got Holland, Hill, Chris Conley, even Travis Kelce is such an athletic freak. Here we go, third and 5. Trying to pick it up, looking. He's going to just run and pick it up. Mahomes just too good with his feet. Tippy-toeing. First down, Kansas City, and you had to get off the field there if you're the Colts. Your defense had to get off the field. They just couldn't get off the block. 35-20, the Indianapolis Colts have been dominated this entire game against the AFC West division champion from last year. It's just Kareem Hunt. He's just too much. You can't tackle him with aggressive tackle on. You can't tackle him with strip on. And he's not going to lose the ball. I mean, this is a guy with 97 carry. What do you think aggressive and strip is going to do to this guy? Nothing. You're better off just leaving it balanced. Little pass underneath. I think he hot routed the linebacker there to a purple. Oh no, he just flipped the play at the end. Walker Jr., 2 tackles. Kareem Hunt has been the superstar of the day, along with the rookie debuting for the Kansas City Chiefs on the road. I'll tell you what, the Kansas City home crowd is going to be excited to get to see him live and in person. And they're going to get their opportunity to do it Week 2 against the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chiefs at home got a raucous crowd. Deca Dog might be in attendance. Expect Kansas City to be excited to see Holland. I mean, this kid has got that ton. He's got that plethora of potential that they want. Julius Holland. To the outside, little whip play. Picks up the first down. Patrick Mahomes, 15 for 16, 213 yards, 2 touchdowns. Just a little swing. Swing to the left side. As we're approaching a 2-minute warning here, this has been a blowout. I got to see a better Indianapolis Colts next week. Don't forget our next episode. We have a live show every weekend here on the MBL Network, the 13th and the 14th. To the right side, Kareem Hunt down to the 39-yard line. The Colts have a tough schedule in the first 3 weeks, even the first 8 weeks. And then the second half of the season, I think they just play. We'll put that schedule on the board one more time for you guys. As here goes I formation here for Patrick Mahomes. Our Colts have a very weaker second part of this schedule. Kareem Hunt down to the 37-yard line. Here's the schedule. Here's what we got looking at. You got the Jets, Tennessee, Cincinnati, Chargers, Broncos, Texans, Panthers, and Jaguars. I think the Jaguars and the Panthers are the only two teams I'm kind of worried about in the second half. Even the Bengals is up there, but I think they'll beat the Panthers and the Bengals. So I expect a strong finish from our Colts, but right now this schedule's tough. And Kareem Hunt once again, 15-10. He's going to get into the end zone. 5 tippy toes, 4-touchdown game for Kareem Hunt. This is something historic going on with this franchise right now. You're watching Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts, but Kareem Hunt is taking over the show. Wow, just a blowout. That's what we call the nail in the coffin. The nail in the coffin. It was a 2-score game. He goes to the house and just opens it up. Indianapolis Colts just got embarrassed week 1 on their home field. Mark that down as a storyline. We'll talk about that. Bleacher Report. The embarrassment for this franchise starting their BTF run. The prestige that the Dallas Cowboys gave this Building the Franchise show. And what we're seeing from the Colts right now. It's not time to panic. We knew their schedule was going to be tough. This is a team that played over their head in MBL Season 33. But, man, this is definitely a disappointing showing week 1 from the Colts. I got to see more. I need better ball control on offense. Keep the defense off the field more. Slow it down. I need to see more from Derrick Henry. They're going to need this game out. And just like that, the final score is going to be 42-20. The Kansas City Chiefs defeat the Indianapolis Colts week 1 MBL Season 34. Ric Flair says didn't need to score, but a heck of a run. I mean, he's only up 15 points. I mean, he did need to score there. If he fumbles there, he picks it up, scoop, and score for the Colts. It's a 1-score game. You got to score. You get a blocked field goal. It changes the game. It's only 2 score. That's the nail in the coffin right there. That was absolutely a necessity for the Chiefs to score. That closes the game. That ends any doubt. You're not coming back from 3 scores with a minute 20 left, a minute 15 left. I think that definitely was a nail in the coffin. And I think this is a wake-up game for Andrew Luck and company. Got to see a better performance week 2. Week 2, they're going to be taking on the Atlanta Falcons, another tough team. A team that finished the number 2 seed in the NFC last year. Then they have the New Orleans Saints, then an easier game against the Houston Texans, and a revamped Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. They got a lot of garbage out of free agency, a Tennessee Titans team that's struggling, then a very tough Jacksonville Jaguar team. Then they play the Oakland Raiders under new ownership. Then the second half of the season, we said earlier, it's really the Jaguars. Then maybe if you want to take the Panthers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Jaguars coming off a loss week 1 against the Houston Texans, so I don't know how much of a fluke that was, but maybe the Houston Texans might be for real this season as well. Jamie says Hunt wants Player of the Week XP. Well, he got that 2 quarters in. That's a done deal. 4-touchdown performance. Kareem Hunt, you sir, Ari Master, they kneel it out. That's going to end the game. Week 1, MBL Season 34. Our Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts go down to the Kansas City Chiefs. 42-20. We'll see you next time here on Building the Franchise Indianapolis Colts.